Alright, guys, let's go.
We welcome you back to First Energy Stadium here on the lakefront in Cleveland. As it stands, it's the Browns who have the ball as we continue on in quarter number 3. The Browns drive about to get started. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them.
Jets are winning against the
really,
Bengals.
Charles, a disaster of a first half, so where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Again, here's P. Ryan. And his rough afternoon
nice job,
continues.
TJ.
He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
3 and out. Come on, boys.
P. Ryan, draw play.
Fumble!
And it's picked up by the Steelers.
Fumble recovery.
And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown.
Hold on, let me... Streaming on YouTube, come on by.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Samaje Perine of the offense heading back out there. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Reception here by Ruggs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
But there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to.
Can we intercept it? Intercepted. Let's go.
Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And he brings this one back. It's a pick
six, baby. Let's go.
Steeler touchdown. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score.
Oh, excuse me. I might go for 2, but you know what? I'll just go for a field
Austin
goal.
McGinnis
I'll
out
go
for the
for a
extra
field goal.
point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Bengals, you can win the fucking division in real life, but you can't win against the Jets. Like, what the fuck?
And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head.
Is he throwing it again? That might be picked. Nope, we stopped him.
The changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm.
I might be Steelers versus Rams in the Super Bowl if I make it there.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Come on, no.
Yeah,
Picked off, let's go.
Be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And now look at
I gave the ball back, that's all right.
And the offense is going to get the ball back. After all that, heck, it'll be a 1st down. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams.
Yeah, but it still calls as a fucking turnover, though.
A number of times during the game.
We stopped them. Let's go.
Get it? That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run again with Perine. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's a
touchdown!
And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. That's something
Let's
you have to be
go!
wary of on your side of the field, that close to the goal line. The defense, they are looking for that football. They got it. They scored it.
You are so right, and the quarterback has to speed things up himself. So close to the goal line, they're going to get after you.
Yeah,
Make
that's
sure
why
you
you
get
got
rid of the
eliminated the
football
first
and in a safe
fucking.
place.
You got eliminated.
Extra
You're not going
point
to the
right down the
playoffs.
middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Steelers beat you. We're going to the playoffs tonight.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Let's go.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
Oh, excuse me.
They put such an emphasis on things, and you know in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes it's the last thing.
Picked off, baby, let's go.
For the 4th time today.
I'm not fumbling it this time. This is a pick 6.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air.
Yep, #1 defense in the league. Let's go.
And they went after that one and took it all the way.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Heading out, it's a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments.
Still 17-0 Jets over the Bengals. Damn.
Let's get moving,
I think I play them next week.
We weren't in there halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because the only
Intercepted again. Let's go.
Another interception. Picked off Byron Jones.
Byron Jones, let's go.
Brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
There you go, defense.
Austin McGinnis out for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Ugh, we're just
So the
chill.
defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Cleveland offense making their way out. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner.
Intercepted again.
Another interception.
Bobby Wagner, let's go.
Backer Bobby Wagner. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now,
all right, Fields,
it's
let's
all
see what
those
we can do.
interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the back.
Ah, how did you not catch that? That's all right.
Get himself calm.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game. But it falls down to the ground, incomplete. On the move to his left. Caught, Kelsey, left side. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll try and run for it with Connor.
Come on, Connor.
Able to get him down, but he does.
No, Chase is injured. He looks okay, though.
Play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Oh no, he's favoring that ankle. Fuck, that means he might be missing the rest of the game.
They'll run here with Connor.
Let's go, Connor, touchdown. Let's go.
James Conner with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Steelers get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Please tell me I'm playing the fucking Ravens next.
Any better.
Please tell me I'm playing the Ravens next.
And a great surge.
I want to play them so bad now.
Out for the PAT, here's McGinnis. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark.
He's out for the rest of the game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Man, Chase, why did you have to get injured?
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Come on, defense. Best stop them.
First down, that run will get him 7 up to the 32-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's
what the hell was that? Seriously, pushed me out of the way. That's okay.
The 40-yard line. Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
They might score.
Just a yard or two
Browns might score this drive.
22 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Highsmith, can we stop him? Ah, that's on my team. Yeah.
I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
My bad.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter.
That's all right. Move him up. Move him up.
You just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Off play action, Tannehill. And that away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Still 17. Wow.
Now Tannehill.
Intercepted again.
Goodness, another
is that Byron? That's Byron. Yep, Byron.
Steelers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And guys, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
Let's go, Byron.
Can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit,
they have 9 turnovers already. Damn. We only have 1.
But being down this big, you also
take
more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor
Oh,
again.
what the hell was that? He just fell over his own 2 feet.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the fourth quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exactly.
He fell over to
Offensively,
2
they had the
feet.
bye last week. Defensively,
Let's go.
did not.
Come on, Connor. Ah, they stopped him this time. Okay. All right.
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. And
Who's that?
Just falls short down at the
Who's that?
1-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask.
I thought it was Big Ben, but Big Ben ain't on my team.
And sure enough, they let a man come open.
Oh, it's right side. Okay.
Big play.
Touchdown, Fields.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Let's go.
Justin Fields, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. We've seen this already from him in this game.
Them, guys. Let's go.
He's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him
84-3. Let's go.
This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Oh.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
He's got it again. That's a fumble.
Tannehill loses it. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget. Absolutely. Following the fumble recovery, Fields.
Fields is sacked. That's all right.
Anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Overthrown.
Look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Back-to-back great plays defensively. You get the sack on 1st and goal, a great job in coverage there. All of a sudden, they're looking at 3rd and goal from further back than when they started.
And a really good play.
Come on, Fields.
Ahead and down in distance.
Touchdown.
He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Justin Fields. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year.
Well, they were backed up on 3rd and goal, and when you saw him start to scramble, my thought process was he'll get what he can.
7-0, baby. Let's go.
But he got a little bit greedy there. And in this case, greed was good as he got into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was all capped off by the Justin Fields touchdown run. He took it in himself.
Thank you, Justin Fields.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Nah, it didn't let me fucking pick a play. Damn.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill.
Come on, TJ. Ah, there's a flag. Moves it on.
Is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding on the offense. Let's go. Move him back.
Now that's on Austin Jackson,
Move him back.
first round pick in 2020. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Haha, Austin.
Back to throw, Tannehill.
TJ. Ah, first down.
That's full. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves.
Bring the pressure, TJ. Come on, man. Please.
Because now these
Interception! Ah! Fuck, I dropped it. That's all right.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw again on
Get it. Ah, he's wide open. He's wide open. Fumble! Let's go!
Oh, my goodness, he loses it again. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter.
Go, defense!
Look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only
Is the
scratching
Bengals
his
really
head,
going to
but
get shut out by the
writing a note or two
fucking
about,
Jets?
We're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
66 yards rushing now on 8 carries.
No, I just had another chill.
Just 2 minutes.
All right, 2-minute warning. 91 to 33.
Affair.
It's a 3.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
All right. Connor, we're going to give the ball to you again. Let's go.
On ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. They'll run here with Connor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down. He'll get a
Come on, defense. I mean, offense. Why do I keep on mixing up the fucking...
Potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season
Oh,
we talk about
Bengals
that.
finally scored. There you go.
You gotta be, and they are going to score again.
James Conner with a touchdown, baby.
They just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be
almost 100
and match their firepower.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Please don't forget to like
geared up to take
and
the
subscribe.
field.
And hit that
Let's just be
notification
frank,
bell.
They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body.
Because I'll be streaming the Steelers game tonight around like 8, so
they need to do that and do it really well.
Make sure you stop by tonight.
There could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down. Now it's Tannehill. He'll get this out to his running back, Pirine. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Intercepted again.
Another interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well,
Bengals are really losing to the fucking... No.
Positive to say for this offense.
Panthers are losing to the Falcons.
Damn. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything.
Bills are beating the Dolphins 38-17. Wow.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from
How the fuck did I fall there?
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for.
This game is glitching really
Leading
bad.
the
It ain't
fourth quarter,
funny.
This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little
Alright, let's
easier
break
on the
this 100
sideline.
streak.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
I'm gonna throw it again. What the hell?
Schuster, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down. Now it's Fields. And he will
Touchdown,
get
baby!
to the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it?
105 to 30 with 25 seconds left.
Confidence going, but it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
The extra points.
Game's over. This game's over.
Extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
JJ, I'm just gonna call him Whiteside. JJ Whiteside.
And here comes
He just scored a touchdown for
just
me.
beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field.
Can we pick it off again? Can we pick it off again to get a pick six?
Something here at the end just to take into next week.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play.
With 4 seconds left, nope, we're not doing it.
Everyone, I want to see something executed.
TJ Watt with the sack, let's go!
Pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
10 seconds this season for him.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully
One again, take home that W.
Their job that much easier when they're
Take home that
scoring
W,
many
let's go.
points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Oh, we killed them in passing or we killed them in
Their
takeaways.
winning ways continue.
Damn.
As they get it up to 7-0.
7-0, baby. Let's go.
Week to take on the Chicago Bears.
Oh, we got Bears next week? Well, we could beat the Bears. Fields has an upgrade. Alex Louderwood. Alright, let's auto. No. No, I clicked on the wrong person. And that's not Alex Highsmith. That is not him. Because that's not his face scan. Did my game just freeze on me? Yeah, my game just froze on me. I might have to restart the stream again. Alright, I'll be back on in a little bit.